Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to make a little mail card. We're using leftovers of the Hey Mate sheet number A, or not number, letter A. And we're going to, it's not really a shake and cut because it doesn't really move too much, but that's beside the point. So I've got the confetti jar A, I've got a confetti jar add-on, and that has cut out the little egg shapes. I've got pool ink card. I've cut out the jar just out of a panel, and I've trimmed the sides down just a little bit off either side, just to make it a little bit, not even a centimetre shorter on either side. I've got some acetate, and I've put all the foam on that, saved you a bit of time watching that. I've sponged just a little bit of the pool cardstock over the front, as I mentioned. Well, I mentioned it was pool, I didn't mention what I did with it, but you can see what I've done with it. I'm going to glue some of these pieces down. Other ones I'm going to add a little bit of foam. The rest is going to be a little bit loose, but honestly, I just wanted to make sure, because it's a jar and I'm going to have a label over it, I just wanted to make sure that there was little bits and pieces around the sides. So we're going to position that, and we're going to use the jar that we've cut out as a template, just to make sure that it's where we can see it. You know, I just need to re-add this little, I don't think I added enough glue on him. So yeah, this is just, I totally stuffed something up, cut it all wrong. So I had these leftover sheets. Now, there are a couple of things that you need to listen to past videos, because I was not thinking when I color this, and yeah, I don't know. I've got three of these jar tops. I've got foam on this one. Don't put the foam on yet, because we're going to color that baby up. So it's just going to make it a little bit hard for myself. As I said, do as I say, not as I do. Now, I've trimmed a little bit of bits and pieces out because my hair gets in the way a couple of times. So we've got C5, C3 and C1, and I'm going to go right down to the COO just to smooth those out. Why did I do this? Why not? I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute. So that's why I did it, basically. I just wanted a little bit of color, a little bit of something on my sheet. So we're going to, sentiment is out of the Super Day sentiment. You can see that at the top. And I've just picked some of those out, the Happy Birthday and Have a Super Day. So this is sort of a mail card with the tones that we're doing. We've got the blues and we've got the reds. I'm using the B 99, 97, 95 and 93. I needed to re-ink a couple of my re-inkers. Since I've been away, I found a lot of my re-inkers. I'm not saying it's because I went away, because I do use them a lot. And they just needed to be re-inked. The pens need to be re-inked. Re-inkers don't need to be re-inked, but the pens needed to be re-inked. So I just took a tiny bit of time for that. So this has got foam on it. And how I color this is not how I normally would color this. And I think I was just looking at the lines and not really paying too much attention. So this part, no, you want to do it in the parts, the lower parts, rather than the convex parts rather than the concave. The concave is at the top bits. The ones that are higher, you don't want to do that. You want to do it in the lower parts. I think it threw me just because I wasn't really thinking. So don't do this way. It still works out fine. You can see it. You're going to see it. It's going to stand out like a sore thumb. But generally speaking, it's not a big deal. I have said this before, that it's really not going to be too much of a big deal as far as I'm concerned, which way you do it. But all my colouring on this, even though it's got movement, it's got flow, yeah, I think personally it's just a little bit off. We are our own worst critics. I know this, and you're probably going to leave me comments going, or hopefully you're going to leave me comments and going, it's fine. It's awesome. And I still like it. It's just, it took me a little while to get this hexagon to line up properly. But I like to show you everything. So if I stuff up, then I just like to show you. I've got the darkest marker here just because the top one is going to be raised up with a bit of foam. I'm going to go around the edges. You're going to see I'm going to do more later on because I need to go around the top and I didn't do it. But we'll work on that here. This is just going to finish off the top of our jar and make it just look nicer. I like doing it. It makes it look nicer. So I'm just going to finish that off. This card is almost done. There's a couple of things I'm going to do. You can see on the sides there, I've only got, is it half a centimetre? Not even that probably. I'm using R89 on the edges of my card. I am being really, really careful. Do this, another thing. Do this before you put the card panel on. But sometimes we do these things and we're not actually thinking about what we're doing until, you know what, that needs something. That needs that little bit more of something. So we add it. So, but I want to just tell you because I'm not perfect. Clearly. No one is. And we just want to have fun with this and so enjoy. So I hope you can understand that. I'm sure you can because, we've all stuffed up. I'm just using some blues here. I'm basically going through the same ones. I think I'm going to go down to a 93 from 97, 95, 93. I probably use the 99 a little tiny bit. I just wanted to ground him on my jar on a bench. I've got some liquid sparkles. And I'm going to use a paintbrush just to paint this all on because even though it's a masculine style card, guys, going to have a bit of glitter, a bit of sparkle, okay? The last thing we're going to do is clean up a little bit of my stamping because it was just a little bit NQR. So that is it. I hope you're well. I hope you are safe. And I will hopefully see you very, very soon. Bye.